Well, hello and welcome to everybody who's tuning in from around the world. I'm sure that you can sense a very different feeling in atmosphere and ambience around the ground, certainly by comparison with what we've seen before in this year's competition. Gone now are second chances, points and tables, that sort of thing confined to the group stage. From this point on, nothing other than a win suffices. The mood here is expectant and nervous. Wonderful scenes here in the Dutch capital inside this terrific arena. One that does more than justice to the stature of the man whose name it bears. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to going behind. This is when the adventure kicks in, and you have to be mentally prepared for a more intense pressure.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got...
Shot at goal! Goal! Poland! And it's Poland who take the lead! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Poland take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Brzezinski goes looking. Well, that's where he wants it. Piontek. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Piontek needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Looking to hit the front line. Now it's Szalai. Bednarek. It's being played forward. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Szalai. And the first half is done. There we are, off they go for half-time. They did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Poland come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Szalai. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brzezinski. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? It's Piontek! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Piontek brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Hoists it forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Hungary showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And it's played forward. Grosicki. Forward it goes. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Poland seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And it's Grosicki. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now the cross. Gets up to head it! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
So here comes a substitution. It's going to be a double change then. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Hungary are definitely not going down.
Tries a shot!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Got a size. He's gone for it! Goal! Hungary! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. An act of charity gratefully received. So all square with almost no time remaining. Grosicki. Going through. Lewandowski has a goal! Same again, same outcome.
Poland really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Piontek drives it forward. 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
Oh, a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Poland pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And it's Krychowiak. Gets into some space. Hits one! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was square and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Lewandowski. Over to the left. Grosicki. He's left his man. Going for goal! Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. This defence just doesn't trust itself.
He's had a go! And in it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So the lead now. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Lewandowski. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Poland just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Cuts it out. Gets away from his opponent.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And the through ball is intercepted. Hoists it forward. And there goes the final whistle. Victory in round one. Still plenty to do, of course, but one huge step forwards. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
They're shaping fairly menacingly. There's an air of...
So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. So this is where we're up to in the quarter-finals. It's Lewandowski! And it's De Bruyne. Uncompromising challenge. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Chance to break. Grosicki is onto it and can take it up. Gets away from Grosicki! Goal! Poland! And it's Poland who take the lead!
Poland are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Lewandowski. Well positioned to make that interception. Nicely measured pass. It's Lewandowski! Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Hazard. Witsel. De Bruyne. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. The Tongan positions himself well and cuts it out. Witsel. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Poland in control at half-time, 2-0. Already up and running for the second half. Now it's Lewandowski, breaks on here, he gets past his man. Lewandowski, there's a chance to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. He's got away. He's had a goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Poland take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. He's made sure that that won't get through. Camille Glick all the way back and they start again. Oh, real danger here! And a shot! He has done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Grosicki going full tilt down the left.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Hazard, he's left his man. De Bruyne, he has it out wide now. Massive leap! We've got a goal! Back to within one. Interesting. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So here comes a substitution. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's played forward. And here's Azar. Gets the better of his man.
Belgium are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And he's there to cut it in. Has a pop! Goal! Belgium! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Lukaku with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
All square again into the dying minutes. It'll be a throw-in. Ball's out on the left now. Going through. Brzezinski. Shapes to shoot! Azar. Forward it goes. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
Oh, a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. The hostilities have already resumed. Poland pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Good clearance and very necessary. Hoists it forward. De Bruyne gets it back. Looks to bypass the midfield. De Bruyne. Mertens. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this test. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Torgan Hazard. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's got away. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now can and shoots! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Lukaku. Goes for goal! Belgium to make one last surge forward. Torgan Hazard. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. And he puts them one up.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Lukaku with eyes on the prize. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Rosicki is second man up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
And stepping up, the skipper. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Belted right down the middle.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
No, it's been saved.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Poland have the chance to pull away here. And he's put them two in front. He cannot afford to miss. Saved it! And that's won it! Poland through to the semi-finals. The trophy almost touchable. You cannot help but fancy them.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top.